Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brian here again. Welcome to Brian's Republic and my How to Tie a Tie series. I hope you have fun learning how to tie different knots. I'm not gonna dwell too much on this series. It's probably about 4 or 5 videos long. It's just to show you that you can tie a tie in less than 30 seconds right now as I'm demonstrating for you, and also the fact that if you practice enough, you'll be able to wear ties very nicely if you have to go for a job interview, a wedding, a funeral. If you need to learn how to tie a tie, these videos should be able to help you out. Some of the simplest knots are out there, and I portray them in these videos. So without further ado, let's get to it. So today we're going to learn how to tie a half Windsor knot, and as you can see, my tie is on already. This is a half Windsor knot. It fakes the little look of a full Windsor knot. As you can see, it's pretty nice. It's nice and neat. It's clean. It's about the proper size. For the collar, it looks really good. You choose your knot by your collar as well, depending on what type of collar you have. Sometimes the full Windsor knot goes very well with this tapered type of collar, rather than the longer types of collars that most dress shirts have. I mean, as you can see also, this bottom part of my tie reaches the top part of my belt, which is what most people consider the right way to wear a tie. Some like it to the bottom of the belt, some like it past the belt, but it is your choice on how to do it. So how do we tie this tie? So I'm going to untie this tie, and it should be fairly easy, and you know that you've done it right when you just pull out this tie and it's already untied. It's meant to be an easy knot. It's not too difficult. Whenever I place a tie on, I make sure, it's warm in here, I try to make sure that when I put my tie around my neck, I pop my collar first and flip it down before I button my top button, because some people like to do it with their button first when they have their collar flipped up, but I find it just that much more cumbersome and annoying when I have to have the cloth kind of bunch up whenever I fold it down. So the first part of this tie, to tie the half Windsor knot, is, as most ties go, and most knots work, is have the longer side be the thicker one and the skinnier side on the other one. You can see here a little bit of stress on my tie. Shows where my tie will actually become, how it'll drape down to my neck and bottom and have the top of it there. I try to make sure that as soon as it starts to aggressively taper in, that's where I want it to be matching with my shorter part of my tie. So first we throw around the tie, so the big part goes in front of the little part, and I trap it there with my index and thumb with my left hand, and goes around like so, and you'll see diagrams of how to tie a tie look like this. Okay, so I throw it out, and this will come from through the front and go out the back of that loop, and I like to call that my little skeleton piece, and you'll see there how that looks like. I'll throw that part of the tie around, pull it behind, and pull that so it goes from the back to the front, goes up and out, and I pull that back up and through that loop that we made previously. Give that a nice little pull, a little tug on the sides there. Okay, and if you did that correctly, you'll pull it up and tighten your tie. And not bad for not having a mirror and using this my video capture program. Then I like to place this back part here in through a loop. Usually there's a loop behind your tie, and I'll go there. as you can see, I've tied it. My point reaches the top of my belt buckle. It's a half Windsor knot for any formal event, or if you have to wear a tie for work. Fairly easy, nothing too difficult. I hope you guys liked my video. I'll be putting out more of these videos soon with different knots and all that stuff, and maybe even a bow tie video, how to tie a bow tie. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you liked it. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and we'll see you again. Cheers.